There are different ways to achieving a cupped corset, right? So watch this video and learn another new method. So you go ahead and mark out your vertical lines, then your horizontal lines, right? You go ahead and take your shoulder slope. The lines include the bust point, the shoulder to bust point, the shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist, and then the full length. So I'm going ahead to draft the front armhole now. The first one I did was the back armhole, so the second one is for the front. I'll still go ahead and mark my bust span measurements, the one I'm working with, right? So you just do well to do what your measurements are. So around the under bust, I'll go ahead and take 1 inch towards the center front and 1.5 inches towards the side front. You get, but around the waist I used 1 inches. So watch closely. This is why I have a slanted line here on the under bust. Around there I used 1.5, and then towards the other part I used 1 inch. That's 2 inches on both sides, on the waist and on the full length, but then 2.5 on the under bust. You get, so come down from the bust point by 1/2 inch or 1 inch. This is so that you will not have a pointy bustier, right? So you go ahead and connect your dart legs like so. We'll move further to take the bust dart. That's the side bust dart. This is very important because it gives your cup a very nice fit. Then from the center front towards the bust line, bust point area, come in by 1/2 inch and draw the lines like so. So this is to connect the cups, right? We'll go ahead and connect the center front cup, and then I'll come down by 7 inches for the yoke. This is the upper chest line. You can do 8 inches. This depends on how open you want yours to be. So for me, from the shoulder line I did 7 inches. 8 inches is still okay. It's just about your preference. So I'll still mark my bust span measurement and I'll connect the lines. At this point I'll be doing the upper chest tightening, right? So I'll do 1/2 inch on the center front and I'll do 1 inch on the side front, and I'll connect it to the bust point like so. All right, so after now we're going to be proceeding. You see what we have? These are the darts. So after now we'll go ahead and mark the side cup. Measure what you have from the under bust to the bust point and add 1 inch or 0.75 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect this cup like so. This is because the bust is fuller towards the side area. All right, at this point we'll go ahead and cover up the cuffs from one leg of the dart to the other leg of the dart. Just watch closely, you see what I am doing. All right, make sure to save this video. Make sure to